The restaurant and food industry is highly competitive and one of the hardest to become commercially viable in. Obviously, the food and service has to be good, but a distinct name or logo can really help you stand out from the competition. In this video, I want to talk about how to protect your restaurant's brand, enhance its credibility, and gain exclusive rights with our step-by-step guide. Separating your restaurant's brand from the crowd requires a unique name and logo that resonates with consumers. Logically, protecting your restaurant's brand makes trademarking your restaurant name important and a critical step in building a solid foundation. Any business owner that operates their business by cultivating a community needs a recognizable brand. Every recognizable brand has a unique name, logo, slogan, or other source identifiers that consumers will identify in the wild. Restaurants are precisely that kind of business that fit the above description. Like any trademark, a restaurant must have a unique and recognizable brand. A registered trademark through the United States Patent and Trademark Office helps you acquire those nationwide trademark rights. This process doesn't begin without your trademark attorney, and this is a common mistake most business owners will make. Starting a new business involves many risks, and restaurants are prime examples of a company that run on the margins. A good foundation for any restaurant is reducing its risk exposure. That goes from hiring the right staff to picking the right name or picking the right logo. Another restaurant with the same or similar name that is federally registered is the kind of risk you want to avoid as a restaurant owner. Unlike common law trademarks, which only protect your brand in the geographic area of use, federal registration protects you nationwide. When officially registered, restaurants can continue to build the brand by using it. Using your trademarks ensures brand recognition amongst old and new customers who will associate your restaurant's name and logo in relation to its goods and services. A federally registered trademark helps avoid future rebranding requests from other restaurants. The cost of rebranding or trademark litigation is significantly higher when compared to adequately filed trademark application that skips no steps. A registered trademark opens doors to expansion, licensing, business development, and a significant increase in the value of your restaurant. So if you're a successful restaurant in Chicago that has gained popularity as a local ice cream shop in the West Loop, it is entirely possible for another ice cream shop to exist in Washington, D.C., Atlanta, or Houston with the same or similar name or logo. Why would you allow anybody else to gain off your goodwill like that? A registered trademark is beneficial to both single location restaurants and restaurants with multiple locations. A restaurant business's development plan should include establishing a trademark portfolio with the assistance of a trademark attorney. Trademark protection is not just for the national chains, but for every restaurant owner that has built customer awareness through unique branding. Now let's talk about the steps you need to take during a typical trademark application process for your restaurant name or logo. Start with picking your unique name or logo. Creative branding is not just limited to companies with big pockets, as long as it resonates with your ideal customer. For example, Cozy Noodles and Rice in Chicago, Illinois implies casual comfort food accessible by the masses, specifically food that includes cozy noodles and rice. Next step is to get your trademark attorney involved in the creative process. No serious trademark search and application process is complete without a comprehensive trademark search. As mentioned earlier, you must involve a trademark attorney during the creative process of the restaurant brand. Registered and pending trademarks in the same category with similar or identical branding will lead to a likelihood of confusion or refusal by the examining attorney at the USPTO. It is important to file a trademark application with the correct information, or you will have unnecessary delays, including possibly restarting the trademark application process all over again. Let's talk about the different classes a restaurant could be registered at the USPTO in. In addition to the search and clearance process, a trademark attorney will help identify the proper classes of goods or services for a trademark application. A class is a category of goods or services an applicant wants their logo or name to be associated with. A restaurant name or logo to be protected for restaurant services must be registered in Class 43. Barbecue smokehouses like Terry Black's in Austin, Texas are not just another restaurant. Everybody knows that barbecue restaurant visitors have allegiances that run deep. So restaurants specializing in tender brisket will also want to capitalize on its barbecue sauce. possibly even sell some merchandise. For a restaurant's branding to be protected in the above-mentioned categories of goods or services, it must register in Class 30 for food products, so let's say for the barbecue sauce, and Class 25 for clothing, so for hats, t-shirts, things like that. Although a registered trademark in Class 43 for restaurants extends protection in related goods or services, it is essential to understand when your portfolio might be exposed to vulnerabilities. Therefore, a holistic portfolio of registered trademarks for all goods and services reduces consumer confusion and possible trademark infringement issues. Next step is you complete and file your trademark application with the US Patent and Trademark Office. Now, as I mentioned again, please ensure the initial application form reflects the correct trademark name, logo, owner's information, and other details. Additionally, the applicant must use the proper filing basis. Post-registration trademark issues usually involve enforcement. The trademark process is not complete at registration. Although trademark registration alone gives you certain exclusive rights, it is only made more robust through actual use. This is why it is really important to have a brand strategy that includes how your branding will be used on related goods or services. Not enforcing your rights as a trademark owner can weaken trademark protection, or worse, lead to genericide. Trademark rights can be lost, and it's important the registration comes with a coherent enforcement policy. Next, you come with maintenance filings. Trademark rights can last for infinity if the required maintenance forms are filed on time. What are the types of restaurant trademarks that exist? Restaurant logos, obviously. Restaurant names are another. And products or services, so barbecue sauces, as I mentioned earlier. Restaurant product packaging and labeling, so you could have your takeout boxes. I mean, there are donut shops that protect their packaging of donuts as well. And other branding options include selling merchandise, like I mentioned earlier, like hats, socks, t-shirts, whatever you want. Even unique store layouts. Some stores even protect the layouts of the restaurants. For example, In-N-Out protects the way In-N-Out appears to its consumers, and other non-traditional trademarks as well. This list is not exhaustive, but an example of the deep trademark portfolio a restaurant could develop beyond just trademarking your restaurant name or logo. Now, if you're a US resident, you don't need a trademark attorney to file a trademark application, but the start of every business comes with minimizing risk exposure. The name or logo associated with your restaurant business must be distinctive to be enforceable. Restaurants span not just in locations, but also in goods or services offerings. In 2023, according to a report, there were over 150,000 single-location restaurants in the United States. It is ideal to consult your trademark lawyer for all future new products or services. Working with a US licensed trademark lawyer increases your chances of registration and protect your business from copycats, opportunists, and frivolous trademark infringement issues. If this information was helpful to you, please comment below. Feel free to click the booking link provided below or go to my website at www.drishtilaw.com. As always, this is Sahil Malhotra, Principal Attorney at Drishti Law. Thank you for watching.